Have you ever wanted to build really, really tall in Valheim? I'm talking really tall. Well, using a trick with growing a tree inside your base, you can do exactly that. Ladies and gentlemen, captains, red shirts and number ones, welcome to another Timoredbeard video. Today, we're talking about building super tall by building a tree inside your base. If you do like this video, please do hit that like button, consider subscribing, and don't forget to caress that notification bell. Let's jump into it. So I find it much easier to start this kind of build by planting the tree first. I like to raise the ground up a little bit. And then of course place your sapling and wait, and then once it's grown you can get started. Make sure you're using a pine tree though. Other trees can be a real pain and are a bit too wide to make a nice sleek build out of. We begin by making the central cross section. We use iron beams for this, and you are going to be using iron beams throughout this build, so beware, this is a very iron heavy build. The scale upon which that I am making this is probably impractical for survival, but I just wanted to show you how big you could go. This cross section is going to run the whole way up the tree, and it's going to provide us our foundation base for building the staircase all the way up, and the foundation to start the actual living area at the top. So now we can start wrapping the stairs around this cross section, and we will continue to add levels of cross section, normally around about 4 meters up from each other, the whole way up until we reach the tip of the tree. Yes, there is a little bit of jank here where the tree might get blown by the wind a bit and bend, and suddenly it looks like it's not really supporting the structure at all. It is still supporting. There is a direct sort of hitbox the whole way up in a cylinder that will provide foundational support even if the wind has blown the tree a little bit off to the side at points. As we get towards the top of the tree, we might want to extend the staircase out so that it's 3 stairs and then a floor, and widen out the area to move around the leaves so that when you're running up the staircase, you're not like running through overgrowth and stuff. But once you do get to the top, it could look a lot like this. So now we've crested past the top of the leaves, we are free to continue to build. And of course the beautiful thing is at the very tip of the tree still acts as complete foundation support, so we can start building our iron beam pole straight up the middle from the cross section, and it is nice and strong and will allow us to build a nice large home at the top here. Now for the rest of this build, the same facets basically apply. We build cross sections for each floor, and we make those cross sections wider or shorter depending on how large we want the floor to be. I've gone with a kind of diamond pattern where it expands slowly, reaches a bit like a certain section, and then closes back in on itself as a diamond, as you will see here. It's important to note that as you can see right now, if you go really wide off of this pole, you are going to need to also add in diagonal supports on the cross section. So that means there will be 8 all equally spaced apart instead of 4 as was previously going up, because you'll need that to support the floors and the ceilings right at the very corners. One thing to note is that I have gone for a square build here, but you can do this with a round build. You could have a wizard's tower of sorts, or you know, like a very tall guard tower using this trick. I've just gone for a square build here because I generally find that round builds can get overdone. Last but not least, the roof does require a little bit of finicking due to like supporting the roof the whole way out using beams. Obviously you do have to drop down as the roofs do slope down, but if you do something that looks somewhat like this, you'll have no problem at all. So as for structural information, that's pretty much all you need to build your own tower and make it original and yours. I am going to do a fully fleshed out, good to go video for this build with all the decorations and furniture and making it look all decorative and gorgeous, but that will be another video. If you have enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button, consider subscribing, don't forget to touch that notification bell. I do stream on Twitch from Tuesdays to Saturdays starting at 12 PM GMT. Do give me a follow, Links in the description below and on your screen right now. I'd really appreciate it if you came and checked us out. Also, if you want to support me further, there's a Patreon link in the description below as well. Really do appreciate any of the support you give me. And join the Discord. The community is growing rapidly and is full of awesome people. Make sure you're one of them. But from me, peace out. Take care.